Today we are here to start the lecture series of the Mathematics 1. In last lecture, we are see to real life application of the Mathematics 1 concepts. So, today we are here to learn about the basic topic of the calculus. In calculus, one of the basic concept is limit and continuity. So, today we will learn the topic limit of the function one variable and two variable. Okay. So, let's start limit. What is a limit? What do you mean? We say that limit x tends to a f of x equal to L. In formally, we say that x gets to close to a. Okay. So f of x should get to close to L. X is a variable, is close to point A, which is in neighborhood. So function getting a limit, we say that it is a L. Now defining the limit using graphical method. Limit x tends to a f of x equal to L means that given any tolerance t for L minus t to L plus t, if x between a minus t a plus t but x not a, x between a minus t to a plus t but x is not a, so f of x will be between L minus 2t L plus t. Okay. So graphically this means that we have the part of the graph that lines is orange streak, it is a minus t to a plus t. Also we are getting horizontal streak in blue. Okay. Remember that the point AF of A is excluded. Okay. So that is a blue point, blue area is recognized, that is a limit value, limit portion of the f of x. When limit not exist, this is not the true for this function. Like we are getting this function and it is a second function. So we are getting L minus t to L plus t. We are taking a value. If we have changed the value a, see, it is not appropriate. So no amount to making tolerance value small to small in a graph, getting not a limit. So limit x tends to f of x does not equal to n. Here see about the another value. If we have changed the value of L, see, we are taking a strip L here in a graph. So it is L minus t, L plus t is A and hitting 3. So we have changed the value of A, not because we are not getting a limit L. In fact, there is no L which help us. So limit x tends to a f of x does not exist. Okay. Now, function of two variables. This is the graphical method of the function of one variable. Now we are studying about the function of two variable. Function of two variable, how to extend the function? We can start with the small example. Limit xy, two variables, so we are taking xy, tends to AB. So we taking 2 points AB, f of xy equal to L. Means that xy gets close to AB. So f of xy closer to L. What is the meaning of closer? The words closer and closer obviously have to the measuring distance. In the real number, one number is close to with another number with a certain tolerance. What is the tolerance? There is a difference or area. Say no bigger than a plus or a minus. In in that plane one point is close to another certain fixed distance, like a radius. See, we are taking a circle, AB is the center, R is a radius. So this is the AB tends to XY. XY is in the plane. Okay. R is a certain distance. What about the strips? We are talking about the circle. Now we are discussing about the strips. We are in a plane. There is a circle. Value of XY is close to AB. If we take the circle, that is a vertical strip become a cylindrical. So this is a certain limits. Okay. Now horizontal strip. If we are talking about the horizontal strip, so we are taking L minus T L plus T in the Z plane, Z axis. Okay. So these are two parallel strips. Horizontal strip become a sandwich plane. For this, we are defining the limit. Limit xy tends to AB, f of xy equal to L. We are taking a Z axis and it is L. Means that we are take the tolerance value to L, L minus T, L plus T. We can find radius R about the AB. Okay. Such that if xy lies within a distance R from AB, so with xy different from AB, we are getting the strips of the cylindrical formation and between two plane. So once again with that, the point AB, f of AB can be anywhere or nowhere. Okay, we are focusing on the closeness of the points, not the direction of the points, not the exact value of the points. Defining the limit. So, in other words, we can say, make the value of f of xy close to L, as we like the taking the point xy sufficiently close to the point AB, but not equal to AB. A more precise definition, there is a book definition. We say that let f be a function of the two variable in domain D, there is your space, include points arbitrarily close to AB, then we say that limit f of xy as xy approaches to AB is L, and we write limit xy tends to AB, f of xy equal to L. If for every number epsilon greater than 0, there is a corresponding number delta greater than 0, such that xy belongs to D. Xy belongs to D. So we getting the limit f of xy minus L is less than epsilon. Defining the limit. So definition 1 says that the distance between f of xy and L can be made arbitrarily small by the making the distance from xy to AB sufficiently small but not 0. The definition refers only the distance between xy to AB, does not refers to direction of the approaches. If xy to AB, there is a given a linear formation, parabola direction, any type of direction. They are focusing on the distance, not the directions. Okay. Now third point is, therefore if the limit exists, then f of xy must approach the same limit no matter how to xy approach to AB. So clearly see, if the limit exists, then f of xy must approaches the same limit. How? No matter how xy approaches to AB. Okay. Limit does not exist. There is a one case when limit does not exist. Limit does not exist, the meaning if we can find the different approaches of the function and we are getting the different limit of the any path, then it is follows limit does not exist. The particular formation if f of xy tends to L1. L1 is there is one limit and we we are taking a path C1. If we are taking f of xy and we are getting the next limit is L2 and we are taking the next path C2, if L1 and L2 not equal to, then xy tends to AB, f of xy does not exist. We are understand this concept using examples. Example 1 shows that like limit f xy tends to 0, x square minus y square upon x square plus y square does not exist. See, the x square minus y square upon x square plus y square. Okay, for the solution, we put write f of xy equal to x square minus y square upon x square plus y square. We are taking a first path when it is 0. We are taking approach is 0, 0 along the x-axis. First path is a x-axis. Okay, so in the x-axis y equal to 0, so we getting the function x square by x square equal to 1 or not x equal to 0. So limit of this function is 1 for the x-axis. This is the first part. This is the x-axis and we are getting the limit 1. Okay. Now we are taking the next part. It is a for the y-axis. This is the part 2. So we are now approaching the y-axis x equal to 0. X equal to 0, then we are getting minus y square by y square equal to minus 1, where y does not equal to 0. So the function value we are getting minus 1 for the xy tends to 0, 0 along the y-axis. Okay. Now see figure. For the path 1 on the x-axis, we are getting f equal to 1 and the y-axis for the f equal to minus 1. So in this case, we are getting the different limit for the function. So limit does not exist. Okay. So this is the concept of the limit when limit does not exist and how to limit exist. So in whole lecture, summarize the some one line, that is a limit is introduce the closeness of the point. If we are taking x is a variable, then x is close to a, then function getting a limit. If we are connecting about the two variable, so xy is close to ab, then function getting a limit. Third point is if we are taking a two path and both paths are getting a different limit, so limit does not exist. Okay, in next lecture we are discuss about the continuity. Thank you.